How you guys doing out there? It's me, Elric. Welcome back once again to the Motherboards.org YouTube channel. Today we're going to do an unboxing of something really small from the people over at Intel. This is the DQ, the Dairy Queen 67 EP or EP motherboard. I'm just kidding around. It's the DQ 67 EP. Now, what this is a mini ITX motherboard. It's very, very small. It's going to be using a lot of those systems that you see, HTPCs and desktop systems that you'll see from either Dell or HP. This thing's really geared for the workplace or for the person who wants an all-in-all really small unit. Has all the great features, USB 3.0, SATA 6.0 gigabit transfer rates, all that stuff. Got embedded video, even got a display port. That said, let's jump right in and let's check out this little mini board from Intel. Now, this is a mini ITX form factor motherboard, but it does have a lot of features. It does have USB 3.0 and SATA 6.0, has all that good stuff, supports all of the LGA 1155 processors, so you can use the i3, i5, or i7. Now, one thing this motherboard is going to be really good for is people who want systems that are very, very small. So that said, we're going to bop in here, take a look at it. All the graphics and everything are completely embedded on the motherboard. You can see it comes completely factory sealed. We'll go ahead and break the seal. Then we'll pull the motherboard out. Now this motherboard is very, very small, very, very light. But even though it's that, it still has room for memory. It still has room for a video card. You still got all your good stuff. You get your SATA 6 gigabit transfer rate and all that stuff on it. You've got a single 24-pin power. You've also got a connector here for a breakaway box. If you wanted to have one of those 3.0 breakaway box, you've got that on board as well. Very small. One little 4-pin power here for additional power for the CPU. Flip it around. This is really the main feature of the board. As you can see, you've got everything for external audio and everything right here on the board. Because audio is going to be all taken care of now through either your HDMI port, your display port, or through the analog audio. You've got DVI, two different types right here. You've got your USB 3.0 right here. You've got your eSATA, your USB, USB again, then your HDMI port. Now, this thing, what you're going to see is you're going to see this in little systems that are toaster sized. I'm going to go ahead and just set this down. This is going to be when you see little toaster sized systems, you're going to see this board embedded in them. But you get all the components that you need. Through your I/O, the SATA cables, another connector. So if you have dual DVI and you want to use that, you can use that as well. All the Intel drivers and everything. Go ahead and just try to set this stuff out as neat for you guys as possible. Intel KVM remote control. I don't know what this is right here. This is the Trusted Platform Module, a TPM. Try to just get this stuff set and all out here for you guys. I was kind of surprised that I got this motherboard for review. Here it just breaks everything down and tells you all about the board, everything hooks up. You guys probably can't read that, I know. But it just basically says everything on over before, the eSATA, your dual DVIs. Oh, and one thing, guys, I want to go back and correct this now that I see this. This is actually a display port. I see that now. This isn't an HDMI. So in the rear I/O, I want to retract my statement about this being an HDMI and reiterate that this is a display port, not HDMI. So it's a good thing that I read that. Even I get educated as we go along as well. But that's basically everything that comes in it. This is the motherboard box. This is the DQ67 EP Executive Series. One thing I'm told by Intel is that you're basically going to see these on like a lot of workplaces. People who use these are going to be very easily to get into. They'll probably use a lot of i3 CPUs. So in a lot of businesses, when you walk in, you see that people just have their desktop computer. This is going to be the desktop computer that they're going to be using. Dell is probably going to buy billions upon these things in HP, and you'll see them all over the place. So I'm Elric, and I'll see you guys back here on the Motherboards.org YouTube channel for another video.